Hi guys, at this point in time we're developing something new in the sense that it's already developed, but so it's at this point in time in the development version, the ArcoLinux application Glade dev. So that's a tutorial of about 1990 videos, right, about GTK3 and Python, how to create an application like this one. So if you launch it with AAG, something happened to it. We're still testing it out, so this is also a test for me here. We've added a line, create your personal ArcoInstall ISO is a new button here to create an ArcoInstall. What does this mean? What does this entail? You must have seen lately the videos I've made about Arco. Let's go for ArcoLinux B, because basically we're building an ISO. And which ISO are we building? ArcoInstall. This is the GitHub, and basically you can do it without GUIs. Just git clone this, go inside and run in this particular script, and you get an ISO. This is what you get when you install, when you use the ArcoLinux ISO. This is what you get, but never, of course, our configurations together with it. So these are all the desktops you can choose inside Arch, the default settings, and we've omitted these guys. We did not change anything since they're often broken or we're not interested basically. But the default ArcoLinux awesome is not our awesome, right? So we have our own awesome configuration, our own i3, etc. But these guys are extra. So ArcoLinux ISO with the ArcoInstall scripts do not have these guys to the left. So these are our configurations, and mostly tiling window managers and open boxes somewhere in the middle, right? This is what we're talking about, the ArcoInstall. Build your own ISO and launch in a black screen, but it's easy. Just type ArcoInstall and then you get more selections, right? Our configurations for these guys and more desktops for these guys. So you can either do it in the terminal or launch ArcoLinux application Glade at this point in time, right? Dev development, so the guys of core members and beta testers will test it. All you need to do is create the button down here, and then it goes to do its work, its bidding, and you go down here and have a look here, and there will be a folder later on, ArcoInstall out, and it's gonna be called ArcoLinux, since we are actually building an ArcoLinux ISO with a different ArcoInstall script, right? ArcoInstall script. So if I remove this one or delete the folder, you get another another out folder. You see all these out folders that we produce when we build ISOs. So we are going to go here, voila. So he's building everything. As you see, all these firmware things are missing. That's because it's the default ArcoLinux, right? It's the Releng, if you know what I'm talking about. The package ArcoISO provides a Releng folder, and in there are packages, and we just change a few things, but basically it's still an Arch ISO. Very much just take a look at the code, what we do, and then you get an ISO that is called ArcoLinux, right? And you boot up like a normal ArcoLinux ISO. But you'll see when you run the ArcoInstall, you get more selections, right? You get more choices, you get more things where you can say, oh, let's try out DK, let's try out left WM, which is not possible on the normal ArcoLinux ISO. So let's see, voila, here we are. I thought there were some videos. So there are 13 videos already about ArcoInstall. We'll include this one here as well. So a lot of information to see that it's all fine, and it's, what you can do with it. And I've shown you what I did, tutorials, how to create things, what's the workflow, etc. Right? So many things to learn from. A few videos here, a few videos there, because basically it's just selecting, right? This look here is the look from Arch. ArcoLinux, pure awesome. That's it. We have our own configuration and we'll make it a little bit nicer, and we'll get something else in the end, right? Alright, so let's see, where are you, my friend? He's here. Let's pause the video and see if this thing, right, this thing, no, that thing, something should come out here. If you want to know what more technical is, in the temp file we're doing the job, right? We're working here. This is our Arcoinstall stuff. We're going to build the ISO. As a result, we're going to have ArcoLive, and ArcoLive will get a out folder here. So now it's working. Basically, this is your future system. This is complete, whoops. This is a complete future system. And that will go on the ISO. That will be up here. The out folder, it's there already. We don't need to pause. So this is the ArcoLive out. This is ArcoLinux. And of course it gets the date of today, and it's going to be overwritten if I run it again and run again and again. So put it safe somewhere else. Now this is the temp folder, so if you reboot, everything is gone. So we're moving this thing to where it's supposed to be, and that's here, ArcoInstall out. And here you see the ISO that just created. Let's see at the time, 8:36, 8:35, right? So new this thing, and why not, it's only 6 minutes in the video. Then you do this, super F7, ArcoInstall, use the folder, voila, the file. Let's boot up into, nope, not that one, that one. This is a CD-ROM we just created. Welcome to ArcoLinux, it says. It feels different, and that's why, because we are building Arcoinstall on the fly. You'll see it later on. So this is the normal look. Now you normally get a prompt. This Arcoinstall gets built now. So we have code that we test. Me personally, I'll do a BE to have load keys Belgian Latin, so never mind this one. More people type Arcoinstall or Arcoinstall Advanced. I have a shortcut, so I don't have to type too much. This is for me Arcoinstall Advanced. And off we go. Normal routine. I've been typing this like forever, it seems, right? I'm getting very good and very fast at it. Swap, I don't want that. And here is the thing, right? This in the desktop, that's the only thing we've changed. We can use our awesome, look at all the names, ArcoLinux logout, etc. Sorry, ArcoLinux logout and ArcoLinux, all those packages. Same for BSPWM, Pudgy. Take a look, right? This untouched, this untouched. All from us, from us, from us. That was dusk, that was the yeah, okay, cool. Alignment untouched. Right? Up to you to play with those, if at all they work. There we are. So let's go for i3WM. We can decide on graphics driver, in this case VM VirtualBox, and audio Shore, pulse audio pipewire, whatever, and then network parallel downloads. Very important, 30 for me. Time zone, last thing, Brussels. And off we go, install. It's that simple, and the machine is doing its work. You can sit back, relax, go for breakfast, because look at the time, right? Come back, and then it will be installed. It will be available. Well, there'll be a yes/no question, and then you need to reboot, and then it will be there. Let's pause the video, see, and wait for the yes/no questions there. There's the message. Let's go for full screen again. So no, reboot, and await a surprise. And of course, we haven't changed anything like the feeling of Arch, right? It's still very much Arch. So standard SDM, you log in, and this is not your standard Arch anymore, right? So you see here that we have a different look. And remember, when I'm VirtualBox, Ctrl-Alt-O, kill Pycom, because Pycom just makes strange things at this point in time, which is okay for us because it works splendidly on real metal, and that's what counts. So if you update, it gets it, and indeed there are packages here. And what did we use? -remove. When used these packages to make this design, there's the root contains the bash, and so on and so on. All these packages have some kind of reason for being there. All right. Enjoy the new possibility on AAG to build the Arcoinstall ISO. If you like, have a go at it, and of course, if you're a handy guy, you can change the code and add anything or remove anything and build your own ISO. Cheers.